The member for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, my question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer explain to the House how the Morrison-McCormack government's record of creating jobs has helped provide stability and certainty to the budget, allowing us to deliver the essential services that Australians rely upon? Is there any alternative policies?
The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Boothby for her question. And she brings to this place experience in industry, experience in the media and experience defeating a nasty campaign from Get Up, Mr Speaker. And she has a campaign which was backed and supported all the way by the Labor Party, Mr Speaker. Now, the reality is, when we came to government, unemployment was at 5.7%, Mr Speaker. Employment growth was at 0.7%, Mr Speaker. The participation rate was lower than it is today, Mr Speaker, and the gender pay gap was wider than it is today, Mr Speaker. But today, the Coalition is proud to tell this House and the Australian people that the budget is back in the balance for the first time in 11 years, Mr Speaker. And 300,000 people got a job in 2018-19, Mr Speaker. 100,000 more than was already expected, Mr Speaker, by Treasury. This led to an increase in our receipts and a decrease in payment as more people were in a job and less people were on welfare, Mr Speaker. And the benefit of having a balanced budget is that you can deliver the services that people need and deserve, like the NDIS, Mr Speaker. And in the jobs numbers that are out today, Mr Speaker, 35,000 people got a job in the month of August, Mr Speaker. 36,000 people got a job in the month of July. That means since we got re-elected by the Australian people, more than 1,000 jobs have been created a day, Mr Speaker. Now, I'm asked, am I aware of any alternative policies? Well, the Labor Party still has $387 billion of higher taxes on their books, Mr Speaker. You don't balance budgets, you don't create budget surpluses, you don't create jobs with higher taxes, Mr Speaker. Higher taxes on superannuants, higher taxes on retirees, higher taxes on homeowners, higher taxes on renters, higher taxes on workers, including those in Gladstone that the member for Maribyrnong confronted during the election, Mr Speaker. Now, Paul Keating had it right when he said the Labor Party has lost the ability to speak to the aspirations of Australians, Mr Speaker. Paul Keating had it right when he said the Labor Party of today has lost the ability to fashion policies that speak to the aspirations of the Australian people. Mr Speaker, only the Coalition can manage the budget, only the Coalition can create more jobs, and only the Coalition can lower taxes for all hard-working Australians.